Hello and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. It is the New Year when you're watching this. It's not the New Year when I'm filming this. It is currently the 25th of December, so it's Christmas. So although this is not on Christmas, happy Christmas too. I hope you had a great one, and I hope 2023 is a great year for you all. First drink for Christmas. It's going down a treat. But anyway, I am here with this video at the only chance I can film between now and New Year's. So before we get into this, my name is Amelia. I upload reading vlogs, lifestyle videos, anything that I can think of. It's mainly book videos now because that is ideally what I like to do. It motivates me to read more as well because I enjoy reading anyway, but I get more motivated to read books because I'm filming it for a video. So yeah, I never say. That's my name. If you do enjoy my videos, please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe and join the family for the next year of fun. I've got some plans for next year. I will have my most exciting vlog I've got coming up will be my Paris vlog. I'm so excited to film that. I am so excited to go to Paris and vlog and just have a week away. It's my first time away in basically 10 years, so it'll be great. But before we get into this video anyway, please, like I said, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. But also please follow my social medias. I have recently started a Bookstagram account. I will link it down below and hopefully pop up someone on screen. But also follow my personal account and my TikTok or any of my other social medias. They're all linked down below in the description. So go check it out. And before I ramble on, let's just get on with it. Okay, so for this video we are doing something I'm very excited for. Obviously I said Happy New Year at the beginning of the video. So you can obviously tell what's coming up. It is my look back at 2022 and my goals for 2023. Sorry, just spat. I do this I've done this the last few years and I really enjoy doing it because it's something great to look back. To look back on. I haven't actually watched last year's one. I do have the goals written down, but I haven't actually looked at these goals since probably January, and I've just kind of hoped that I've done at least some of them. So, and I'm pretty sure from thinking about it, I have actually achieved quite a few of them, maybe in different ways than others, but I have, and I'm so happy about that. I'm going to talk about memories of the year first, and then we'll look at the goals, and then I'll give the goals for next year and what things I have planned kind of for next year, because it's very a lot of things are in the air, but there's a few things that are set in stone. So this year has been a year of many memories, so many memories. I don't honestly think I have had this many memories in a year. And I've done uni, I did 4 years of uni, and this is my first year in 4 years of not being at uni, and it's not very bizarre because usually I would have that routine of going to uni, I'd have the uni nights out and the uni experiences, and now this year I haven't. I've actually somewhat had a complete different way of life this year. I think what I've had more is I have really learned to enjoy my own company this year, and I've done so many things on my own that a year ago me would not have done. So I'm very proud of myself. I've gone to the theatre several times on my own. I remember the first time I went on my own to the theatre and I was so nervous. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to be looked like a weirdo. So that's why I went to see the show on my own. Was Heather's the second time I went to see it. And I realised there's nothing to be nervous about. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I just loved it. And I wouldn't say making friends, but when I'm there I actually speak to people, and I've actually spoken to people, and it's just a nice way of meeting people, but it's also a nice way of just doing something for yourself, which doesn't rely on you having to be sociable. So for theatre shows, you don't speak during the show, so you don't need to be sociable. It does leave the awkwardness when you need to go to the toilet in the interval, or you want to go get an ice cream in the interval. What do you leave your bag? Do you take it with you? But you kind of get used to it. When you get used to it, you know what to do. So I've done so much like that. I've got a full-time job, which a year ago me did not think was going to be possible. I thought I was just going to be stuck in my part-time jobs forever. And I remember putting myself a plan last year that I was going to leave She Zone. I knew I wanted to, and I actually left it before I got a full-time job, but I did up to my hours at my theatre job until I got the full-time job. And then I did get the full-time job, and it's been insanely crazy. Like my life, you would have probably noticed from my YouTube videos because I've been slacking. I think recently I picked up my slack and actually been getting on with it. But I lacked on it because I've had no, I don't know what the word is, like motivation to sit on my computer and edit a video every single, like every time I had done one. Like filming it was no problem. The editing part was a problem. So take a sip of my drink. It's so refreshing. It's warm lemonade and peach schnapps. But I'm starting off neutral today in a nice champagne flute to make it look a little bit like Prosecco, but it's not because of the colour. But I like Prosecco, but not too much of it. So anyway, so the full-time job has been an insane change in my life, like a whole change in my life, because in several ways comes with it. My life has become busier. I work Monday to Friday every week, and then I always end up doing something on the weekend. It means I've had money though, which means I can do more things. And I think this is the one thing I found this year, is that as much as like I'm a person who does not believe money buys you happiness, but it kind of does. And I'm not saying it does, but it definitely, I can understand why people like think people want to work for money because they want to do things. And honestly, I am so grateful for the career, like having this job, because I've been able to do so many things. And I'm actually, this is what's been able to help me pay for Paris. Like I wouldn't have been able to pay for Paris or go to Paris if I was working my part-time jobs. So honestly, having a full-time job has helped me with everything. It's helped me go to the theatre, it's helped me buy books, it's just helped me have a bit more of a social life. And I wouldn't say much, but a bit more. And I'm really excited for it, because at the time when I started my full-time job, I kind of gave myself this year to kind of like relax and not think about saving for anything. Next year is my goal, is to start actually saving, which I'll get to it. I don't think I've written it down, but I know it in my head. So my main memories for this year though is performing with Esper. I performed 2 shows in Me and My Girl in May and 42nd Street in November. And it was a dream come true to get back on a stage, as you'll hear when I do my goals. And performing on stage again just reminded me of why I love theatre so much. And we're doing Panto is happening. When you're watching this, Panto will be finished. Or if I upload it on New Year's Eve, it will be currently on its last day. And if I upload it on New Year's Eve, it'll be up just before, an hour and a half before the last show. But Panto is on right now, and I love watching it. But watching it from being a steward and an audience is so weird, when the last time I was in that basically building was backstage of the theatre and on the stage, and like it's giving me a want to work backstage. So maybe something might come up next year. Maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed. Can't guarantee. Gonna try. Anyway, so yeah, the 2 shows I've done have been a great incredible experience this year. Like not just doing the shows and being back on stage, but meeting people and making friends that I've made, because honestly, I made friends easily, but I was so nervous about making friends in this group, and I was so lucky that unfortunately I've actually made a really good group of friends, and I'm so grateful for it. So yeah. And also another big memory is going to the theatre several times this year to see several shows. I have spoken about it before, but I will just quickly give a rundown of the shows. I'm going to try and put something on my Instagram about the shows I've seen this year, but we'll see. I have seen Heathers. I'm not going to say how many times because that's going to work my brain. I've seen Heathers and Juliet, Cinderella, Hamilton, Wicked, Grease, Bonnie and Clyde, Millennials, Les Mis, Phantom. I have to make sure that's it, because I feel that there's more. Mamma Mia. At least they're the 11 shows I've really seen this year, which I can honestly say I didn't think was going to be possible. I wanted to see more shows, but didn't think it was going to be possible. So yeah, highlight of the year. My final highlight of this year is graduation. This happened, it feels like ages ago, but I graduated from my masters back in May. July. Where did I get May from? I graduated from my masters in July, and it was honestly, it was a great day, and I still remember it. It was just nice to actually have a proper graduation ceremony where things like actually happen. So I definitely I'm happy I got to experience that this year. It was a great experience and I loved it. Anyway, we are going to move on to what my goals were for this year and if I've actually accomplished them. Some of them I know I haven't, but some of them I have. And some of them I've got close to, or I've done something that's close to it, so I'm happy with that. So, 2022 goals were, the first one was find a grad job. This was specifically in social media marketing or digital marketing. Now I'm very umming of what I want to do in life anyway, so I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. I might not find a grad job, but I did find a full-time job, and I think by February I had realised I just needed a full-time job. So the goal for getting a marketing job kind of went out the window 2 months into the year because I realised how much it was destroying me just focusing on the one focus, and I just needed to get a job and I'll be happy. And I am happy, I love my team. I'm not saying I want to be there forever, but I do love my team and people I work with, and it makes working now a lot easier. The next one was, sorry, I got distracted because the TV's messed up. My next one was grow my YouTube and Instagram. I wanted to gain 300 subscribers on YouTube. That one really hasn't moved. This year it's gone up a few, it hasn't really moved. So I kind of just, yeah, it is what it is. I don't focus on numbers on myself, especially on YouTube. It's not something I focus on numbers for. I just focus on getting it done because I enjoy it, and that's as far as it goes. I also know I've been lacking with the consistency, so it doesn't help. But I also wanted to get to 2k on Instagram. I didn't, but I did make it to 1,500, which for me was a success. I was very happy because I started the year at 1,000 and I got to 1,500 this year, which is what I really wanted. So I think I started at 5,000. If not, I haven't gained that many. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was 1,000. I definitely started this year with 1,000 and I got to 1,500 this year. So I'm very grateful for that. My other goal was enjoy and make the most of every moment, which I say this is one of the goals I have for every year because I think it's very easy to forget that you literally won't get these days back. I'm going to be 27 in 3 weeks. And to think, I just lived my 26th year of this life, and my 26th year has been probably one of the best years I've had in my whole entire life. But I don't want it just to be like that. I want it to continue to say every year has been the best year. I know things happen in between that can really affect that. You don't know what's going to happen with family members or friends or anything that can happen in life. But yeah, it's literally, I just absolutely have made every moment. I've tried to live in every moment. I've tried to make the most of every moment, and I've really enjoyed every moment. There's been a few times when I've had ups and downs, but that's life, and you're gonna have that no matter where you are in life. You're gonna have the ups and downs. It doesn't make a difference of how good your year's going. Something will make it. You will feel down at some point, and that's normal. You can't be up the top of happy all the time. There's a quote in Heather's I love, and it is, if you're happy all the time, you'll be a game show host, and it's true because the people who are always happy are the people having to fake it mainly. They're not always happy. The game show hosts have to put a smile on their face throughout the whole show. Doesn't mean they're happy 24/7. You've got to remember, no matter what people post on social media, doesn't match everything that they're feeling. And I think that's the way this world has been. I've been seeing a lot is people think your life's happy because you're posting happiness everywhere. And it's really important to remember not every time that person's happy. I have one goal that I definitely did not achieve, but I kind of also ruled this out early when I made decisions in my life. Especially when I got the full-time job, I kind of wanted to enjoy gaining the money. So moving out was on my goals. I have not moved out. You can quite clearly see I'm still in the same room I was a year ago when I filmed this video. And I'm fine with that again. I literally am fine. I'm happy here. It's fine. It's cheap until I can eventually move out, which will hopefully be soon, but who knows. My next one was go and explore London more, which again I've seen places I would not have seen before. I've done so many different things on my own with friends, and I just realised how much I actually love the city. So that was being achieved. The next one is see loads of West End shows. This is something I have definitely, as I mentioned before I got into my goals, I have seen 11, not 11 shows specifically, well, I've seen 11 specific shows, but I've seen some of them multiple times. So I've definitely seen them a lot more than the time I have on I have seen more shows than I expected to see, so I got really distracted with my parents talking about TV when they could put the Fire Stick on. I bought it up for them last year for a reason. Anyway, I specifically wanted to go see more shows this year, and I've seen 11, and I've seen some of them multiple times. So I've seen Been to the West End a lot more than 11 times this year, which I am honestly so grateful for, because a year ago I hadn't seen a West End show since before lockdown. So to be able to go back to the West End, it's really filled my heart with love and happiness, and I'm just so happy. And I even went to MusicalCon, which was an amazing experience, and I cannot wait for next year's one. I will be going, hopefully if I can get tickets soon. The next one was to get back on stage, and as I said before, I've been on stage twice this year. I did Meet My Girl at 42nd Street, and it's been a dream. I've loved it. I didn't know how much I was going to love it, because I knew they're like professional stand, and I knew they like worked so hard, and I wasn't sure if I was going to keep up, and I wasn't sure if I was going to fit in, but it's honestly been a dream. I love it, and I'm so excited for next year. I cannot wait to do the next one. The next one is my favourite musical, is Bonnie and Clyde, so I cannot wait. My next one was travel a bit again. This has not happened this year, just generally due to money and timing and holidays from work. But I can guarantee it's happening twice next year, at least. I am doing a week, 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night, 4 nights in Paris, and basically 4 days in Paris, because I leave early on the Friday morning. So 4 days in Paris next year, which I'm really excited for. And then I'm doing a weekend in Barcelona next year, which I'm even more excited, well, I'm not even more excited, I'm very excited for as well, which is 2 weeks of travel, which is more than I've done in 10 years, so I can definitely say put the kiss on my list next year. Happy for me. And then my last one, which you can guarantee I've marked off and done, is read more. I had a goal that I wanted to read more this year, and I'd done my reading wrapped, so you have heard me speak about it, but I wanted to read a lot more this year, and I have, and I'm really, really proud of myself for that. So one for me. Go me. Go me. So that was my 2022 goals, and if you want to know how many books I've read, you can go back to that video and watch it, but I did read 35 books this year, and I can just say I am so proud of myself. That tastes heavenly. My next one is my 2023 goals. We're going to talk about them, because I really want to, this is things I want to do, but most of them are like things I can do, I think. I'm hoping. I'm putting out there that I'm going to try and do it. There's one more. I think there's one more that I haven't put on here, but I can't remember. Go. Okay. Some of them might be duplicated from the one before, either because I didn't achieve it or because I just want to do more. The first one is travel more. I obviously know that I can say that's going to be ticked off next year, because I'm doing it twice at least. I would like to travel around the UK, so hopefully that's going to happen at some point with my friends, but I really want to travel a bit more. I do want to try and learn stage crew. I want to get experience in it. I'm going to be hopefully doing stage crew for the YESPA, which is the younger version of my amateur theatre group, their show in summer, so I'm hoping that will help me get some experience, and then maybe when Panto comes around I could do it, potentially. The next one is explore ideas for career, because I'm very unsure what I want to do with my future with a career. I don't want to be working in a call centre for pensions forever. I don't really want to work for pensions forever. I just don't know what I want to do as a career, and I'm very lost, and I went through a phase this year where I was getting really disheartened because I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I was doing things for the sake of it, and I'm like, you know what, I need to do, so I need to like look into what I want to do, and I know it's something to do with theatre, and I need to figure out what in theatre I want to do, or if I just want to do front of house but in a London theatre, because that's what I want to do, I can just go and apply for it. But the problem I have is it keeps putting me off it is the fact that if I do that, I can't do my shows because I have to work the nights. So I have to make a decision. Next one is to grow my Instagram, my YouTube, and my TikTok. I want to get my YouTube to 300 subscribers if possible. Can't guarantee. I've just added this one on there because I literally only started this on Thursday. So, but I want to grow my book Instagram account. I would ideally want to get to 500 followers by next year. By this time next year, fingers crossed I could do it. I want to get my Instagram to 2,000. Currently, let me see what I am right now on my Instagram. I'm currently 1,553 followers at the moment, and I ideally hope to be at 2,000 by this time next year. And my TikTok I'm at 1,300, and I would love to be at 2,000 by next year, but I don't do it as much, so I can't. I'm somehow gaining followers anyway, so hopefully by then I'll get there, but we will see. My next one is something that's also going to entail my YouTube, because I do plan to do like more book videos, more book vlogs, like I'm doing my reading my TBR. I won't be doing vlogs for every one of them because that's just a lot of effort, but I will be doing as many as I feel like I can. I'm doing a series for that. I'm currently reading Twisted Games for one. I'm so slow to get into that book because I've just been so busy and tired all the time. But my goal for reading books next year is 50. I want to read 50 books in 2023. I don't know if this is going to be possible because of my job, but I'm hoping I can do it. I'm being ambitious because I read 35 this year after not reading for years, and I was surprised. So I'm being very ambitious with this and hoping I'm going to read 50 books. I want to make more time for myself, which comes in. I want to make more time for reading because books. I was going to say to make time for yourself. Sorry, parents are distracting. Books are a very good way of making time for yourself, and that's what I want to do as I'm aging. So, yeah. My next one is I want to either move out or save. The thing is, this is it. I want to save to either move out or learn to drive. It's like 70 move out, 30% drive. Like driving would be useful, but I don't really, everywhere I go, I wouldn't drive to anyway. Like I wouldn't want to drive to Portsmouth because I have to think about how much I drink because of the next day getting back, or if I want to travel back the same day. And then London, I won't drive to London, and I work in town in Red Hill. The only place I'm going to really work is going to be in distance for getting there, probably. So moving out is what I really wanted to go for. I want to at least save for that, even if I don't move out next year, but I do the year after. I want to at least save for it. Fingers crossed. I want to audition for a lead role in Esper. I can already tell you this is going to be ticked off in January. It's not get the lead role. The idea is to audition for it. I want to audition for the lead role in Esper 2020 for Bonnie and Clyde. So that is why it's on my goals list, because I know it's going to get ticked off. And it sounds really bad to put it on as like that's going to get ticked off on it, but I think it's a good way to like, push myself to say I have to do it, because I'm an easy person to talk myself out of doing something like that. So I need something to push me to do it, and that is putting on a goal for the year so I can know that at least one thing to be ticked off at the end of the year, even if nothing else gets ticked off. Because I don't do New Year's resolutions because I don't like that pressure, but the idea of having a goal to go work for is different. The next one is to see more musicals. Again, like I just want to see, I love them, they make me happy, so I think it's a good goal to have, because I've already got Bonnie and Clyde booked for March, and I will be booking more for that. Grease comes back next summer, but I also want to see other shows that I haven't seen yet, so that's on the list. And finally, I just want to start, a goal is to start eating healthier and going to the gym again, but actually sticking to it this time, because I just feel like I just need to be healthier within myself. So that is the plan. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. That is the end of this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below. Please subscribe. Please let me know the goals that you might have for... please let me know any of your goals if you feel free to share. If you feel like you want to share, you're okay sharing, then please let me know. I would love to hear what some of your goals are for the year. But anyway, I hope you have a great new year. Wishing 2023 to be a good year for you all. Love you all.